Today we are going to go to St. Augustine and it's going to be a great time. It better not rain. If it doesn't rain, that would just be so sad.
The first tourist attraction in St. Augustine is the Castillo De San Marcos, which is the oldest masonry fort in the US. Basically a castle with a legit moat on the side. So for parking, there's a parking lot beside the fort, but we ended up parking right across from Juniper's Cafe and Marketplace down near Ripley's Believe It or Not, just because it was free. And you do get to pass by the Welcome Center and this row of like plasticky, colorful houses. And there's also a spot where you can rent out go-karts to travel the city in. But yeah, that's what we ended up doing.
Okay, so we are at the Castillo De San Marcos and it's right behind us. It's this huge fort. Very humid. I just want to show you, there's a girl, she's having her quinceañera photo shoot here, I think. Pretty epic because she's wearing a princess dress with a castle in the background pretty much.
Look at him, look at her, and he's probably using a 7200 to get that cool bokeh effect in the back. But yeah, her dress looks epic and she has like a personal fluffer, probably her mom.
Okay, so we're currently here at the Castillo de San Marcos. We passed by Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Right across from Castillo de San Marcos is actually St. George Street, which was basically their main street back in the day. There are many little shops, bakeries, and restaurants to browse through, and you can also see the oldest wooden schoolhouse, which is over 200 years old. There are trolley tours in St. Augustine, but if you're walking, you might see this old city gate right here, which was used for defense back in the day, and it sits at the north end of St. George Street. Another thing to do in St. Augustine is to visit its neighboring city of 45 minutes away, which is Jacksonville. It's a big city with a lot more modern amenities and activities, and I gotta show you guys our hotel, which I toured in a previous video. It's 20 minutes away from the beach. We loved it, and it will never be forgotten in my heart.
A fire or a fire drill?
Yeah, the fire alarm started blaring, and it was like one of those church stories where it's like, you're in the shower, your alarm blares, and what do you grab first when your house is on fire? And of course the answer is your Bible, but because I don't have a Bible physically, I had to grab my laptop and my camera.
Okay, so that was a false alarm. Thank goodness. I grabbed all the stuff that I had that's important, and afterwards they got us free cookies because it probably felt bad that we had to go outside.
Okay, anyway, make sure to watch my Jacksonville video, and let me now take you back to St. Augustine to the Lightner Museum.
We're now going to the Lightner Museum, and it's actually a wedding venue, so I wanted to stop by and see. But we found a 30-minute parking spot in the back because we probably won't be here too long. We didn't want to pay by the meter or go to the public parking, so there's one behind.
St. Augustine definitely has its Instagrammable spots, and this museum doesn't come short of it. There's a beautiful koi pond and a garden, and those arches and lines, they just form such a beautiful composition in your photo. And if you are going to bring your DSLR here, make sure you bring a very wide lens just so you can capture the whole castle and epicness of it. Okay, I was eavesdropping on a couple and their wedding planner here, and I'm just like, how do you even afford a staying, girl? But anyway, right across the street from the museum is Flagler College, which is open to the public. So for another free stop in St. Augustine, we actually had to drive to Anastasia Island, and it is the St. Augustine Lighthouse. At this lighthouse, they offer ghost tours if you like them spooky vibes, a private dinner, and also this thing called the Side Quest, which is an escape room. And also once a month, they have a sunset moonrise, where you can watch the sun set and the moon rise. Which sounds very H2O to me if you know what I'm saying.
But we did stop by the Victorian Lighthouse station, and it's right over there. It costs around $15 to get into because they have like 7 houses as museums, but we're gonna try to spot the lighthouse from a little bit over there where the water is actually located at.
There's the lighthouse on the other side. So I'm really surprised actually that the lighthouse is farther from the water than it is. I thought it would be like right on the beach itself.
If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below where you want to go next in St. Augustine or wherever else. And so we are on to St. Augustine Beach, and let me just show you what it looks like.
Okay guys, so we're now at St. Augustine Beach, and I want to show you the difference between this one and Jacksonville Beach. I don't think really a difference. I don't know. I'm not a beach expert, but finally made it. We did have trouble finding free parking, but if you just drive down A Street, just down, there's a couple of public parking spots, and you just have to wait patiently and just keep kind of going around, and you will find one.
If you've enjoyed exploring St. Augustine, make sure you go watch my Jacksonville Things to Do video, just because there's a lot of different opportunities and some possible photo spots in Jacksonville. Make sure you go subscribe for some photo and travel tips in a 9-to-5 lifestyle.